So a little while back or whatever, I started doing videos and stuff like that, and I explained that I was gonna quit my job um, about maybe a few months now, and well, I did. I quit my job. I actually started doing junk removal about 7 months ago, and it's about almost a year now, and well, it was great. Got the truck, I got the trailer. Then we advanced into a dump trailer. Was getting work. It wasn't consistent, but it was, you know what I mean. It was way more than I was getting paid where I was at. It was like, I would get a job, $2,000-$3,000 a week, and then sometimes it would just die down or whatever. And it's been a roller coaster all the way. And it was a lot of hard work and dedication per se, and trying to establish the business and where I'm at right now, which will be in West Palm Beach, Florida. But the thing is that what happened was that immediately something where I was started living, we had they had issues with me having the trailer because of HOA and stuff like that. So that's number one thing I definitely would want to say to people that are going to start this type of business. If you live in an HOA, think about the expenses or whatever that's going to come in when it comes to placing your trailer in a particular, because most HOA's locations don't really allow you to have a trailer. See, at first where I was at, they didn't have an issue with trailers, but then new members came on board, and they started enforcing this rule of no trailers in the HOA, which the rule was always been there. It's just never been enforced. And because they saw me with the trailer and stuff like that, they said, no, that stuff got to go. And so now I have to place it somewhere where it's like 45 minutes away. So in Jensen Beach, which is at my mother's house, because that's the closest place where I can actually leave it. Now, of course, I know a lot of people on this video is going to say, why don't you just go to a storage room or storage or something like that? Because the thing is that I'm going to sell my house. I've been thinking about selling it anyways, so then I could be able to move to a more comfortable house if, people buy it. And I wasn't in a rush or whatsoever. But HOA has skyrocketed. And then also with the rules and regulations of not having a trailer there, they're just adding another expense on top of it. I'm paying approximately through maybe $3,500 with everything. I'm talking about, all my payments. So it's too much money. I can't afford it, and I have to start all over. So, and that's what this video is about: transitioning from one county to another county, because I have to. There's no other choice. I can try to establish something around here, look for something around the area, but at the same time, it makes it more easier for me, and particularly to go into another county and just starting all over. I haven't moved yet, but because I already have a trailer established, I'm driving back and forth and trying to figure that out. But at the moment, this is what's going on. I haven't made videos, but I'm gonna have to start making more videos and start actually doing that and progressing it. So I want you guys, in other words, this video is practically me airing out, venting out. I'm pretty, devastated, pretty down, because, it was a lot of hard work. It is a lot of hard work, to go out there and grind, trying to establish a name. You get good clients, that call you back and forth constantly, saying, hey, come and get this. And, the bills are getting paid. The bills were being paid. Even though I paid $3,500 a month, the bills were still being paid. But now it's just too much. It's just way too much. And some of the bills and stuff like that are getting backed out. I remember listening to Junk Guys, and one of the things that he said, that most because of the recession and all the stuff or whatever that's going on right now with the country, people that started a business and haven't saved money and stuff like that will most likely either fail or they will struggle. And at first I was like, well, at least with me, that's not the issue. But because it's the circumstances of life with HOA and where I'm living at, it's like that. It's a struggle. I'm struggling almost to a point that I'm almost dying. And I'm going to have to return back to my job where I used to work at, or trying to find a new one. The problem is that, holding on. I think that's the most painful experience of as a business owner, is the holding on when everybody else is doing good. Like I see, a lot of customers. I see a lot of clients. Not clients. What am I talking about? I see a lot of junk removals companies, and they're doing great. They're exceeding their numbers. They're making thousands of dollars a month, and they're growing. They're expanding. They're purchasing new things so then they can continue. But even in the slow season, with if I could be able to make a few hundred, if I can make $1,000 a week, I'm satisfied. Because there's 4 weeks in a month. If I make $1,000 a week, that pays the bills. I'm not gonna go crazy, but that would pay the bills. But unfortunately, because it's slow right now, because we're in a slow season in December, and November is December, and then January, I know that it's difficult. It's difficult. I have established a little bit of relationships around the area in West Palm Beach, but the problem is that I have to go all the way to Jensen Beach, which is 45 minutes away, drive, pick up my trailer, drive another 45 minutes back, and then another 45 minutes to go back to Jensen Beach, which it just doesn't make sense. So the system that I have, and another problem is that there's a system that I have for promoting and establishing a business works for me here in Palm Beach. It works for me. It's it works. Maybe not like how I desired, but it works. I'm my bills are getting paid. But the problem is now there's extra costs. There's extra stuff that coming in that I did not anticipate. So it's making it that much difficult. And the thing is too, that whatever works here is not really working as much over there. So the grind that I have to establish with marketing and through Facebook and stuff like that, even though I'm continuing to do that over there, it has to change. I have to present myself. I have to drive around. It's called ghostwriting, I think it is, where you grab your truck and your trailer, and you have the sign on the trailer, and you're just riding around. So you're a driving billboard. And again, it's something I'm just venting. In reality, it's something that it's something I never had to experience. It's a real low for me. It's a real downer, because I have to start all over. And I know there's a lot of people that encourage me to continue the fight, to continue doing what I gotta do. But it makes me think, did I get in the right business? I love the business that I work in. I love what we do. There's so many things. I have so many ideas, so many thoughts, the freedom. But unfortunately, right now, the bills ain't getting paid because there's a lack of work, and just there's no profit in it because I'm too far away from the location that I'm promoting myself. So now things have to change. And I think that's part of a business. I think that's part of business, right? Like, I'm in survive mode, So that means that, the grind was always there. I'm always grinding. But, to stay afloat, we have to, as business owners, I'm guessing, we have to accommodate for those issues that come along, those bumps in the roads. Like, we have to be firm on what to do and how to do, and be flexible in changing. And I think as a company, that's something that we have to try. It's something we have to do So anyways, I'm venting. This video is already, I think, a little too long. It's 10 minutes on a video, but I just want you guys to hear me out. And well, you already know what it is. It's your boy Manny with another video venting. Take care.